People say you should be alone in your 20s. I never understood that until recently. I don't want to spend my 20s chasing temporary people or things. I'm the most permanent thing in my life. So I'm gonna choose me.
I think the hardest thing about this self-love journey is reminding yourself that it's okay to be alone. It's okay to not get the conclusion that you need, the closure that you want. Because sometimes people just leave. And sometimes you just need to heal.
You're the only person who has always been there for you. You're the only person who has woken up with you every morning of your life and gone to bed with you every night. On the hardest nights in your life, every time you were in your bedroom crying over something, you thought your world was ending, you are the only person that has been there every second of every...
I've decided that I'm a good person and that I deserve good things to happen to me. And therefore, I've decided that I'm going to pamper myself as much as possible. I'm going to look for as much fun. I'm going to look for as much fulfillment. I'm going to look for as much ease. I'm going to follow my ease. I'm going to follow my bliss. I'm going to follow my flow. I'm going to follow the good feeling. I'm going to let the...
Being happy doesn't mean that everything is perfect. And if you sit around waiting for it to feel like it is, you'll be chasing something unobtainable. Because nothing can be perfect. Life is too crazy and unexpected to live.
He said, you don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are. Number 2, practice OQP, only quality people.
It may take you twice as long. You may have to take courses and classes. You might not read as fast. You might not move as quick. You might not have as much. But don't you quit. Don't you give up on your dream. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you.
Friday morning motivation. Get up. Get out of bed. This is your year. This is your time. Make it happen.
This is the most simple advice for an overthinker. When you're overthinking, write. When you're underthinking, read. When you're unclear, do both.
I don't know if it's only me, but as I age, I prefer living slowly. Nothing to prove, less desires, less overwhelm, more peace within.
I lied and said I was busy. I was busy, but not in a way most people understand. I was busy taking deeper breaths. I was busy silencing irrational thoughts. I was busy calming a racing heart. I was busy telling myself I am okay. Sometimes
I love being fucking alone. Oh my god, I love being single. Which is why my expectations are so high. I could be alone forever and literally not give a fuck at all. I'm capable of doing whatever I need to do on my own. And I love myself enough. I don't need these boys running around ruining that. I no longer need pointless relationships. Everything that someone can give me, I can already give myself. Fully capable of doing that shit. Love, time, attention, money, anything anyone could give me, I can give myself. Which means I set my expectations so fucking high. The dude has to be basically fucking perfect. If that man doesn't exist, great, I'll be single forever. That's fine with me. This is why my expectations are so high. This is why I expect so much in a relationship. And once you get to this point, baby, oh my god, you will never settle ever again. You treat me like shit? See ya. You're not willing to give me the bare minimum? Get the fuck out. You give me more issues than you give me happiness? Get the fuck out. And this is where I personally stand. It's respecting myself. Because I'm enough for me.
If you want to become successful in life, young man, he said, number 1, you got to change your mindset. He said, you don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are. Number 2, practice OQP, only quality people. You earn within $2,000 to $3,000 of your closest friends. I found that out. I left all my broke friends. I say, y'all got to go. Because I used to be so broke, I'd pass the bank and trip the alarm, you know? And the third thing he said, develop your communication skills, because once you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are.
This is why you need to create something every single day. 5 years ago, I wrote in my journal, this is who I want to be. And I made a long list of all the things that I wanted to do, all the things that I wanted to achieve. And at that point, I decided to shoot a video for at least 365 days. And at first, no one watched these videos. And I struggled during this time. My power was turned off multiple times. I barely ate. I was even homeless for a little bit. But I kept creating, and my life started to change. My company grew. I landed more speaking gigs. And I got to meet some of my heroes. Now, 5 years later, when I look back at that list of things things that I wanted to achieve and who I wanted to become, I've done almost every single thing on that list, and I'm almost the same person that I wrote down that I wanted to become. Create something every single day, even if no one's watching, even if it's bad. And if you forget,
all you need to start doing is building your new life, starting today and moving forward. Wipe the slate clean. What kind of work do you want to be doing? Where do you want to be living? Who do you want to be? You start really investing in yourself. You start building, get out of the ruins of what's gone, and start building the new city.
Ain't nobody said it was gonna be easy, but it'll get easy when you learn how to love yourself. What I do is I tell you, say, look, this thing you doing right here, that's gonna cause a problem. You need to fix that, because if we're gonna be friends, we're gonna be cool, you gotta fix that. And if you don't, we're gonna have an issue. If you see somebody fix it, or they even trying to fix it, that's somebody that care. Keep them people around. That's a leaf that's trying to grow up and be something else. You understand? But if you tell somebody that what you're doing is hurting me and I need you to stop it, and they keep doing it, they don't care, move on, let them go. No matter how much it hurt, let them go. It'll get easier, I promise you, every day it'll get easier and easier and easier. You just gotta make it through.
One day, I'm gonna die. I realize that. But I'm gonna make sure before that day comes that I'm gonna fucking live.
The reason why a lot of people won't become who they want is because they're too attached to who they've been. And you hear it all the time when people say, I've always been this way. Okay, well, if that's working for you, keep doing that. I knew it wasn't working for me any longer. I had hit my version of rock bottom. So I was willing to let go of everything and everybody. See, another reason why people won't get there is because the doorway is for you to fit through. You're trying to carry everybody else through because you're trying to be Rescue 911. And you got to rescue you first. I am much more valuable to my family and to my community because I was willing to let them go through the door myself, teach myself, learn myself, condition myself, and then come back and get them. I'm much more valuable to them now.
It's very, very simple to get what you want, but it's not easy. It's your job to make yourself do the crap you don't want to do so you can be everything that you're supposed to be.
You see, what happens is, the more you relax, and the more you meditate, and the more you look for positive aspects, and the more you allow yourself alignment with who you are, the more you'll click into that core grid. And when you click into that core grid, the energy that moves up through it is so powerful that, like our friend said, you become a...
The reason why a lot of people won't become who they want is because they're too attached to who they've been. And you hear it all the time when people say, I've always been this way. Okay, well, if that's working for you, keep doing that. I knew it wasn't working for me any longer.
You have to practice who you want to be. You know, you don't wake up one morning and you're suddenly who you think you want to be. You have to put some energy into it.
Stay focused. Don't talk about what you're going to do. Don't just dream about what you're going to do. Don't criticize somebody else for what they're not doing. You be it. Be about it. Be about that action and go do it. Keep your eye on your intention. Don't let any outside distraction or your own insecurity stop you from your goals. Embrace that struggle.
Imagine the woman you want to be. What is her life like? Does she work for someone or does she run the show by herself? What are her bank accounts like? And what type of daily habits does she have? Visualize who you want to be and show up as her every damn day.
I've decided that I'm a good person and that I deserve good things to happen to me. And therefore, I've decided that I'm going to pamper myself as much as possible. I'm going to look for as much fun. I'm going to look for as much fulfillment. I'm going to look for as much ease. I'm going to follow my ease. I'm going to follow my bliss. I'm going to follow my flow. I'm going to follow the good feeling. I'm going to let the...
There is not one single thing that has ever happened to you or will happen to you that will be wasted. Everything is there showing up to make you more of who you were meant to be.
You're going to be your habits and rituals. You better get a habit and a routine and rituals that serve you, because if you show me what you're going to do, because here's why, under pressure, you'll always go back to your habit. So you've got to have habits, rituals, and routines that serve you. The next thing is this, you better think about something huge. that you want to do with your life, that grips your heart, that makes you want to get out of bed every single morning, that's massive, and it should be right.
I want to start loving myself correctly, like making my bed, remembering to brush my teeth, like not texting back and normalizing that sometimes I don't have to. Sometimes I don't want to. Like the sun shining outside and realizing I can survive the night without it.
All you need to start doing is building your new life, starting today and moving forward. Wipe the slate clean. What kind of work do you want to be doing? Where do you want to be living? Who do you want to be? You start really investing in yourself. You start building. Get out of the ruins. Get out of the ruins of what's gone and start building the new.
You need something to be excited about when you wake up in the morning, and something that you're doing that has a purpose. And if you do something that you love and you have this amazing energy behind it, it's like it makes life so much better. And you can develop something and create a career for yourself out of something that you love to do.